Hello and welcome to TechWatch, the EdTech video news program produced by eSchool News. I'm Dennis Pierce. 12 more major universities have announced they will digitize certain collections in their libraries, up to 10 million volumes in all, as part of Google's book scanning project. The goal is a shared digital repository that faculty, students, and the public can access easily. The partnership involves the University of Chicago and the 11 universities in the Big Ten Athletic Conference, which are Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Michigan State, Minnesota, Northwestern, Ohio State, Penn State, Purdue, and Wisconsin. The participating schools say Google will scan and index materials in a manner consistent with copyright law. Google generally makes available the full text of books in the public domain and limited portions of copyrighted books. Several other universities, including Harvard and California, already have signed up to let Google scan their libraries. But Google still faces a lawsuit by the Association of American Publishers and the Authors Guild over its plans to incorporate parts of copyrighted books. More EdTech news is straight ahead.
This is the student who goes to the school that partnered with Dell, who customized a Dell Intelligent Classroom that revolutionized their learning environment, so teachers can focus on what's important to them, their students. Because Dell creates technology solutions with one goal in mind: yours. Dell.
A consortium of colleges last month launched an initiative committing them to a path toward carbon neutrality, meaning they will reduce their demand for greenhouse gases and take steps to offset the harmful effects of energy production on their behalf. More than 280 chancellors and presidents already have signed the American College and University President's Climate Commitment, though they represent only about 15% of American college students. The participating schools have committed to such goals as buying energy from renewable sources and using green building codes and materials in their construction of new facilities. Participants are asked to commit to a target date for becoming carbon neutral, but because of varying starting points and circumstances, this target date varies from school to school. Sending and receiving student transcripts soon could become easier for Minnesota schools, thanks to a new agreement signed by the state last month. Through the deal, public and private school students across Minnesota will have access to an electronic transcript service offered by the 11-state Midwestern Higher Education Compact. While much of student life these days is digital, sending out transcripts is still a paper-heavy burden that can cause delays or mistakes in applying to college or transferring from one school to another. The electronic solution aims to ease these concerns while also saving millions of dollars in labor and materials for participating schools. The service is provided by DocuFide, a Los Angeles-based records management company. To offer the service statewide, Minnesota will pay the compact a $68,000 fee over 3 years. The compact also includes Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, and Ohio. Miss America, Lauren Nelson, is using her fame to help educate parents and children about the dangers on the internet. The 20-year-old Nelson will join officials from security software company Symantec Corporation in traveling to stores, camps, and schools across the country, trying to bring together parents with little internet familiarity and their cyber-savvy children. Nelson has made web safety her platform issue, prompted in part by an experience she and 2 of her friends had with a stranger they encountered online when they were about 13. The stranger later emailed inappropriate pictures of himself to the girls. In April, Nelson helped investigators in Suffolk County, New York, with an undercover sex sting. 11 men were arrested after Nelson created an online profile of a 14-year-old girl that included photographs of herself as a teenager. And finally, in a move that could one day influence how school board candidates interact with their constituents, CNN and YouTube are teaming up for the Democratic debate to be held later this month at the Citadel in Charleston, South Carolina. In the latest sign of how the internet has transformed presidential politics, The live forum will be broadcast on CNN and will feature video questions submitted to YouTube by citizens. CNN's Anderson Cooper will moderate the 2-hour debate and pose follow-up questions. Anyone who wants to submit a question may do so by uploading a video clip through YouTube. All the videos that are submitted will be posted on the site. CNN will then choose as many as 50 videos to use during the debate. A similar debate for Republican candidates will take place in September in Florida.
eSN TV, your #1 source for video news and information from North America's leading EdTech publications, from the world's foremost EdTech website, the eSchool News Network, America's EdTech authority. Watch eSN TV. Encounter the field's most fascinating personalities, the innovators who are turning the old school into the e-school. Watch eSN TV. Meet notable educators, advocates, and leaders. Watch eSN TV. Get real-time coverage of EdTech's most important gatherings. Stay up to the minute. Get the EdTech news and information you need to succeed. Watch eSchool News TV.